I thought that I would really love Any Given Sundance, but I didn't. I didn't hate it, but it didn't live up to my expectations. This is the 18th episode of the 19th season of The Simpsons, and Lisa makes a documentary. And I did love seeing the school band providing the music and well the school bullies providing the sound effects. It was great to see everything coming together. And her film goes, as you can imagine, to Sundance. But the reception she got was perhaps mixed from different people. And if you're a creator of any kind, but I think particularly with films or with writing of any kind, it's always really awkward when your family and friends read your work because they see bits of their life in it, or they think they do. Of course, when Lisa's making a documentary about her family, it's very obviously bits of her life and her family. And what Lisa thought she was portraying is not necessarily what her family perceived it to be. And there's some interesting thoughts in this about how much of their own personal lives creators should put into their work, or if they should ever let their family and friends read that work or see that work. So as a creator, I liked that aspect of it. I thought it was very thought-provoking. But honestly, the actual events once they got to Sundance were kind of boring and not very interesting at all. Skinner and Chalmers I did like. I thought that was a pretty nice thing to include. They looked great. I just think they have a great relationship. They've actually had some really sweet moments in the 19th season, and I'm rather enjoying their relationship and hoping that it continues. But yeah, I thought it started off like there would be a lot of film references and pop culture things and classic cinema things, and there was to begin with. And then that kind of fizzled out. And I guess it fizzled out to make room for the more thought-provoking aspect of how the Simpsons family responded to the documentary, but that, while thought-provoking, wasn't necessarily entertaining. So it's not a terrible episode. As I said, I didn't hate it, but I think I maybe expected more from it, and it just didn't deliver. We do have a couple of guest voices, including John C. Reilly and Jim Jarmusch, and it's fine. It's not amazing. It started off really promising. It didn't quite deliver on that promise, but it wasn't bad, and it is thought provoking. It definitely is. Comic book guy, I thought he was great in this. Homer trying to catch the beams, loved that. So definitely some great moments in it, but overall it was maybe average, maybe slightly above average. Definitely not what I was expecting to say when I started watching it, but I can't imagine I would choose to watch this episode again.